Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Meteorologist Jimmy Jackardick coming to you live from the Channel 17 News Weather Center. So, it's quite important today that we kind of discuss all the different weather topics that we have going on. I mean, we have a plethora, and I mean a plethora of different things going on in the weather. Rain, all kinds of stuff. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at the live radar. So you guys can kind of see how there's a coalition over here going off, where we're going to see a mix of rain. But all this stuff going on through the Great Plains and the western Sirui region, where you notice that that's going to congeal into a nice ball. It's going to come together in a nice ball, and then it's going to slide down the central United States, hitting McAville, Billings, the Coochie Canal, for crying out loud. So that's something we will see. But, you know, we're going to kind of consider this in our... We'll consider it as we kind of go along with the radar looks, though. Sorry guys, my thing's acting up here, computer. Alright, so our watches and warnings. We have multiple watches and warnings in place. We've got a whole statewide booty whip winter storm watch going on. Actually, winter storm warning, rather. I mean, it's going on everywhere, and that's going to persist a lot of throughout the midwestern portions of the United States. Now, we also do have a winter weather advisory underneath all of this, and this isn't going to necessarily directly affect, you know, Billings and Papalito and the Coochie Canal, but it's going to definitely affect Wichita, Iowa, who's right dead center of all this, and, you know, that's what these are. But what do these warnings mean? That's what we're going to touch in right now. So winter weather advisory is simply just when snow is going to happen but not become an issue. Now, a winter storm warning, on the other hand, is significant winter weather is going to occur. So, like, let's say it's going to occur, but it's going to be a cluster. And so that's kind of what we're trying to watch. And, you know, when you see these two, they're going to rotate together. And you know, whatever happens is going to happen. So that's kind of what that is. An ice storm warning, blizzard, winter storm watch. We're not going to have to worry about that. We only have the winter advisory and the winter storm warning around the area. We're going to take a look at the snowfall totals, though. So our snowfall totals as we go. We still have the dusting to an inch kind of residing in the Metro Plains area. That's going to be Wichita, Iowa. Now, this 1 to 3 inch range, that's going to include Billings and Papalito, Pennsylvania. And a little bit of the Coochie Canal, but the 4 inch to 9 inch plus. I say plus. That's that pink area. That's going to include the Coochie Canal, Billings, Coaluda, some of those regional places. Then we have that 10 inch to 3 feet. I mean, this is where things are going to get huge. And so I think that's going to reside down there through the Wapaliti, the Wapalooshus, right down in the Wapalooshus area. That's where I think a majority of all of that is going to happen. So, road conditions. So at 3 a.m., we think things are going to stay fantastic. 8 a.m., things are going to become rough. 10 a.m., though, consider it a clusterfuck. Between 10, noon, 2, and 5, things are getting outlandish. I mean, these are going to be, as the day progresses, road conditions will worsen. Consider this a clusterfuck yet again. So that's really what we're going to say. If you can make it into work between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. in the morning, you're good. Now, here's the issue we're finding, is that when you get to work at 8, pitch a tent, you're going to have to bring Campbell's soup, a change of pajamas, an MRE, maybe even possibility of some work and school cancellations and closures. So that's what you're going to have to watch for between 10 and 5 p.m. 8, I think things should get better, but they're not going to be much more. What we're tracking, though, so the timing, it's going to start around 9 p.m. Thursday, this evening. Today is Thursday, March 9th. It's going to start tonight at about 9 p.m. and it's going to end Friday around 6 a.m. So our winter storms, the risk is high. I mean, it's a 100% chance. We're getting snow. It's just when, how, and why. We're going to have heavy snow, ice accumulation, freezing rain, and travel impacts. Things are getting rough, folks. And that's really what we're concerned with this storm. So if you are able to go into the office, then I want you to have a good morning, a happy Friday. It is going to be a shorter week this week because we don't have work on Friday. So that's something we're going to be talking about as well in the upcoming things. So that's all I'm going to say for this. I mean, schools are going to close. We've already got 20 of them in the box. It's just when the rest of them are going to close and why that we're worried about. So I would just say have a good morning, have a happy Friday, or actually happy Thursday, rather. And that's what we're going to be concerned with this storm. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this weather update. I'll be posting slight updates throughout the evening. But meteorologist Jimmy Jigadag recording and reporting.